Hello everyone, it's Kay from Craft OK. How are we all doing? In the room with me, or kind of in the room, is Pickle Pants. So, I've got something new to show you from again Dan Pens Forever on Facebook. This is a set of two, but I've already got one on my desk. So yeah, these are 3D printed. So this is a 3D printed clamp, which is awesome, and I'll show you about that in a minute. And this is a bigger version of the roller doodad that I already use. I sent a message to ask if this bit could be a bit wider, because this way your completed diamond painting could be rolled up here. And to kind of explain things, because I'm not very good at explaining, I'll show you what I mean by what I already use. But first things first, I've already got one clamp on, and now I'm going to put this one on, because the idea is that the diamond painting can fit in there as well. And I'm just going to plonk that there. Probably move it about a bit as I need to. But simple, easy to do. So, move this over here. So the diamond paint I'm currently working on is a bit big. And I already use the smaller one here. This roller holder doodad. And basically what I've been doing is keeping it rolled up. The bit that I'm not working on, I've been keeping rolled up and hanging off the edge here, like this. But the idea is that now, I'll probably keep this in place still, but it will now slot in. Oh yeah, look, that slots in. See, it's right there. So your overhanging piece can basically just not get in the way. It won't drape down, you've got your legs are free and stuff like that. Let's move this out of the way, my little power bank. Tis in the way. Right, but yeah, because this one has a small gap, it's harder to put the completed drill section in. So now what I'm going to do is change things up this way. So I usually have the rolled up the completed section rolled up and clipped together so it stays rolled up basically. I'm all words and not making sense, I know. Now, this can slot in and be fed through here. So, give me a second, let's go over this way. So, the idea is, see, you just slot that bit. Nope, you don't see what I'm doing. Let's see if I can. The angle's all wrong on my holder. Okay, so watch this corner here. So the idea is that just slots in and keeps your rolled up, keeps your completed diamond painting out of the way. Cool. So personally for me, I think I would want let me just take this off a minute. Now this size is a really good size, but this is great for giant diamond paintings. I think this size, but with that size gap, would be perfect. So somewhere in the middle or between these two. Take that off. See what I mean by the bigger gap? So this one's fine for if you want to roll up the non-completed side. This side's perfect for the completed side because there's space for the drills. Now, also these can be used just to store your diamond paintings once they're done. Like, if I was to pop this in, if I made it more circular, whether this was a completed kit or not, it's all frazzly. So it could just hold completed kits, non-completed kits, and because of that lid, they can't roll. They can't roll very far, which is a really good idea. So they're also handy just for like storing non-completed kits, completed kits, whatever you want. But obviously this one, there's loads of room for like your really big kits. And then, like I said, the clamps are just that. I can actually take both pegs off because I keep it all pegged up. And yeah, look, it now just sits in there, so you've got nothing on your lap. You're less likely to knock it. So yeah, I hadn't seen the clamps before. I also hadn't seen these before. Look, that even fits inside. I would say the perfect one of these would be maybe this sort of size, maybe a smidge wider, and that bit to be deeper. And then that would be perfect. But yeah, what do you think? Have you tried dampens forever at all? Let me put this back up where it should be, because it's knocking all my bits off. There we go, kind of. There we go. Because she does 3D printed pens, trays. Like, here's one of the pens that I have not used yet. But they're really light. They're chunky, but they're also light, which is always handy. So I've got to sort my desk out a bit. Or you can also just stand this upright and put pens in it. My favourite tray at the moment is this one. Let me put the lid on. I don't often use the lid, but it's handy if you do. This one actually has my name on it, Crafting with K. What I love about this style of tray is that it's a washy style. So, you see you've got this flat bit here with no grooves, so when you shake your drills, loose ones can go over here, and it pours out really easy. If you are a single placer, she also has washy style, but single placer style. I've used this for AB drills and special drills. I also have this one, which is, I love it because it's curvy, and again it's a washy style. I really like this one. For me personally, I didn't like where the funnel is. I definitely prefer a funnel in the middle, but that's just a personal preference thing. But I do love the shape, and yeah, it just fits really nice. Also in the past, I have also bought one of these. Well, actually I've got two of these. And you just put your finger in. So these are really good for if you work at an angle or something and you don't want your tray to slide about or don't want to hold a tray. It just goes on your finger. And it's really easy to hold. Yes, these are small. But honestly, I think they're really practical if you work on an angle. And again, there's a smooth bit here as well. So yeah, I'm really loving all of her stuff. She's got all sorts of trays, different size trays, different styles of trays. Also accessories, there's tons of different accessories. I also have these these are teeny tiny trays that come with a little lid. They're really cute. Oh my goodness, there's so many things. Also got one of these doodads. Drill squisher, you know, if you have clumpy drills. So yeah, I do highly recommend going over there. Also, she also has like random things as well. For example, my group pen I'm using as a group eye glasses holder. But they also have like some stitch stuff. She's got some dragon eggs, even some 3D printed like wiggly dragons. And yeah, I highly recommend going to check her out. The link will be down in the description below. Any questions, do feel free to ask. I know I say a lot of words and I confuse myself as well, so if anything didn't make sense, please let me know. Yeah. Oh yeah, and a random one. She also has 3D printed pots, which are just a smidge wider than these, but fit about the same drills. But yeah, so these are quite handy if you've got a kit that's got that you need more pots, or if you just want to fancy up your pots as well. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I don't know what I just said. Either way, go check her out. Highly recommend. You can only get them in her Facebook group. If you see anything you like, just message the page and she'll get back to you. But yeah, embrace the love, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.